Hello and welcome to Utilita's Energy Matters podcast. My name is Martin Long. It's here we speak to people across the business to give you more information about energy matters that matter to you. We cover the topics that you ask us about the most, and we share anything we think you need to know about too. We've taken a break since our last episode on the energy crisis, as we've been working hard to get through what has been, and still is, a difficult time for the business, for the industry, and what we know is a very difficult and worrying time for households across the UK too. This is the Energy Matters podcast number 7, and we're talking about the Warm Home Discount for 2022 and 2023 in Scotland. I'm pleased to be joined by Utilita's Head of Customer Experience, Russell Lane. So thank you for joining me today, Russ.
You're welcome, Martin.
So, first of all, can you tell us a little about your role in relation to the Warm Home Discount?
Yeah, sure. So I look after customer experience for Utilita, and Warm Home Discount in particular is a very important payment for a lot of our vulnerable customers. And for me, it's making sure that we get those payments down to those customers' meters or onto their bills with as little effort for the customer as possible, and that we make sure that everything is done on the dates that we said that it's going to be.
So for anyone that doesn't know, can you tell us what the Warm Home Discount actually is?
Yeah, sure. So the Warm Home Discount, known as WHD to a lot of people, it's a government initiative, and what it does is it helps low income and vulnerable households with their energy costs over winter. This year's payment is slightly larger than last year's. It'll be £150 this year, and it's funded by the energy suppliers, not the government. And I think that's really important to understand that it's actually your supplier that makes that payment to you. The Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy, now commonly most of us know that as BEIS, is responsible for the Warm Home Discount policy and its legislation.
So we know there's some changes coming to the scheme this year, but what does that mean for Utilita customers in Scotland that are applying for this year's scheme?
Yes, so this year, Martin, customers that live in Scotland will still need to apply as they've done in previous years. The application window for this year will be the 5th to the 12th of October inclusive, and so all customers that live in Scotland that wish to apply for this year's Warm Home Discount will need to do so within those dates. And you must also have had a live electricity account with us on August the 21st, 2022.
And then how would the payment be made?
So once the government tells us who to pay, we're aiming to follow previous years and split the £150 payment to help spread the cost of energy further during the colder months. So for customers who have prepay smart meters, we will send the money straight to the meter over 2 payments. And for customers that have key or card meters, they'll receive an energy voucher, again over 2 payments. So it's important that customers' details match those we hold, as we can only pay those customers whose names matches those held on the account. And for customers that receive the energy vouchers I mentioned earlier, they will need to take proof of identification that matches the name on the voucher.
Right, okay. And so can you just let us know those key dates once again?
Yeah, so the application window for a customer to actually apply for the Warm Home Discount payment for this year will be between the 5th and 12th of October. And the payment dates will be, the first payment will be between the 16th and the 30th of December, and the second payment will be between the 13th and the 31st of January. And the deadline criteria for those eligible is that they must have a live or have had a live electricity account with us on the 21st of August 2022.
Right, that's great, thanks. And just one more question for you. If anyone wants more information about the Warm Home Discount, where can they go? We
have dedicated information regarding this year's scheme at utilita.co.uk/WHD, and also on our community page at community.utilita.co.uk.
That was Energy Matters. Thank you for listening. And again, if you want more information on today's topic, you can visit utilita.co.uk/WHD. And if you haven't already, do join Utilita's online community at community.utilita.co.uk. For help with anything else, visit utilita.co.uk. All information is correct at the time of recording.